Okay. So,
Okay.
what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about camp right now.
Talking about camping,
You guys want to know my
preventions,
take on campers?
all sorts of good stuff. I'm sure we do.
Go
I'm gonna share with you my take on campers and what goes through my mind. Most people are like, oh, okay, he got me in the corner, no big deal. But me, on the other hand, I'm wondering why sniper's playing with a knife. But like, I rage so hard, like when I'm on a kill streak, to run around a corner just to have a guy sitting there waiting for me. Like, what goes through my head is probably.
Just keep going.
I'm turning into the Hulk, and there's a million little babies just helpless crawling around trying to get away. And I'm this big green monster pounding on these babies. Go mercilessly. And sometimes I wish I could find these kids in real life. Kill them and just fuck their sisters so hard. Just lock them in a cage and rape them into oblivion.
That's your proposal.
Interesting.
Write something down, maybe. Oh,
Answer Kyle. He called me and it just like messed it up. I'm just gonna clip that out or something. Like, I think.
Hello.
I think probably one of the main ways to counter campers, because most of them are either using steady aim because they don't know how to use their aiming apparatuses or anything but Ninja or Ninja Pro. It'd probably be heartbeat sensors because all I really play is core. So if somebody is actually sitting in a corner, oh, there's Kyle. I'm either using a heartbeat sensor because I like using heartbeat sensors, and I think it's probably one of the.
Sorry for my crap.
I think that's one of the
laptop
best ways to counter them. People don't tend to use heartbeat sensors or something along those lines of, help.
No, I think a good way to counter them is that not all people use them. Stuns and flashes.
Yeah.
I don't ever see too many people use them. I've been using them more and more, and it's been more effective.
Like,
yeah, if you know how to use them, they are really effective. Like, if you throw a grenade, then flash somebody, it pretty much impairs them where they can't move. So if they're camping in a building, they're pretty much done.
Running around with the spasm.
Well, Sniper, I think you might want to throw a flash first, so then they don't know the grenade's coming, and then.
No, well, the grenade will detonate after that flash goes off. That's what I'm saying.
Flash, as soon as the flash or stun grenade pretty much hits the ground, it's off. Flash will get a couple bounces in, but
if you grenade then flash or stun, it's going to make them either go slower or they're going to have no idea where they're going.
Yeah.
Correct.
And the higher chance of killing them, which is really effective against counter camping pretty much.
The main way I do it is, I don't want to sound like a complete douchebag because people who do this are generally associated with douchebags. I sometimes drop shot them, regardless of how bad that sounds, but I do. Because campers are always crouched, aiming up. I've just noticed this because they expect people to come around the corner running or sprinting or something. So I think drop shotting usually works. I usually die right as I run around the corner first, and then I go back and then drop shot. But other than that, that's the main way I do it. That or frag grenades. It's one of the two. So. I mean, everyone has their own ways, so Sean rages and quits and throws his controller, but...
Well, I don't throw the
Way to
controller,
pick
but I
on
do
Sean.
rage.
If they're camping on the side of a thin wall, nothing beats it going up to it with a bear or something and just unloading into the side of the wall.
Especially with your trigger finger.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's
a couple people like that.
let's go over hacks and glitches. I think Justin will want to take this
They're
one
horrible.
away.
They're just.
Okay.
Good job, Kyle. Good
I
observation.
want to start this part.
Alright, Kyle, you go ahead then.
I understand that you can back your Xbox and change the color of your name. What is it doing? That's so stupid. I mean, and then having an aimbot and stuff like that. I mean, somebody else can take that away.
Oh, God.
Because I don't know as much about that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Justin might have been in the game. Justin, or someone was in the game with me, and we were playing Search and Destroy, I think it was. And this dude was on our team with an aimbot, and he had the game-winning kill cam, it just shows him with like 10 sensitivity running around. And as soon as he turns this corner, it just like auto locks onto this dude around the corner, and then an automatic FAL just goes off.
Wow.
Sean, was that you?
I think I had the biggest rage experience with aimbots and wall hacks. I was at about 21 kills on estate, close to my nuke. We were on, I think, ground war, running around with my UMP. I mean, like, had I died any other way, it wouldn't have bothered me. But I mean, I'm up in the top in the house, and there's a guy sitting at the bottom of the map with an MG4. He kills me, fine and dandy, up until I see the kill cam. He's sitting behind a brick wall. All you see on his screen is wall with an MG4. And he shoots me through
lag.
wall into him, the wall on the other side of the building, and then through the wall in the house. First of all, there's no possible way he could have seen me because it was through 3 walls.
FMJ,
And-
FMJs.
Yeah, but FMJs can't shoot through. He's not the fact that he hit me. The fact that he saw me through 3 walls is what was bullshit.
Yeah,
And
there was no definite way he saw you. I was in the same game, and I was like one away from my AC-130, and he just sniped me through another, like 2 sets of walls. You know,
like here,
Why?
imagine this is all you see on your screen. This is all you see, and there's people running around behind the paper, accurately picking people off, seeing nothing but wall on him. I mean, how obvious do you get?
Like 10th prestige mods, those don't really bother
It's
me.
ridiculous that people have to cheat to be good at the game.
The thing that bothers me about 10th prestige mods is when people go off and say, "Oh no, I did it legit," la da 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 da, and you can obviously tell because they're absolutely horrendous at the game. Like they're going like 2 and 28. It just pisses me off. They're like, "No, it's legit, man." And they're all like 5, paying $20 or however
That's another
much.
thing.
exactly. Yeah.
I said the other day,
That's
There's
another
these
thing
little
that
kids
bothers me
playing.
is the age.
Yeah.
yeah, the
If I
other day,
worked
these
at a
little kids are
GameStop or a
playing.
game store, whatever, and a parent came in, sorry to cut you off there, Kyle, and a parent came in
It's
to
okay.
buy the game, like Modern Warfare 2, you obviously should know it's going to be for an underage child. And I mean, I know that there's really no rule for a parent or an older person buying for a younger kid, but I mean, I really feel like that
For
if
our
Microsoft
sake.
could implement some kind of like software where you have to show them some form of ID to be able to play these games.
Social security card.
Yeah, like because that way. Because I mean, I guess you'd have to go like the government would have to like issue these IDs once you turn like 16. Because if you don't get your license or permit or whatever, but that's just kind of a dumb idea. But,
Like-
Yeah, no. I completely agree with you on every aspect of that, but the only problem is there are a lot of underage gamers, and you're not going to find too many people, like, I guarantee you that the majority of gamers playing M-rated games are
Here's
not
Kyle.
17 or older. They're probably mostly, between 13 and 15. I guarantee you, I can
I
guarantee
wouldn't
you
doubt
that.
that.
It doesn't bother me if
So-
they're like 13 or 15 or 16 or however old they are. What bothers me is their maturity level because a lot of the
Yeah.
people are completely and utterly immature and don't even know what they're
Oh,
talking
yeah, I mean,
about.
you'll find 19 and 20-year-olds who act just as bad as a 13-year-old. I'm one of them.
I think we all get to that point. You can only take so much.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, but to a point, even if they had an IQ test, you can't be, completely dumb and, just absolutely retarded play the game, and then, you get a game, how do we do this, how do we do this, how do we do this? You
No,
play the
you know
first
what? You
mission
know
of the
what?
game.
There shouldn't be an age limit on the games. There should be a freaking IQ test every time you turn on your Xbox.
There's
That
Cal.
would be
That
so
would
much
get rid
better.
of a lot of the problem.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the
Throw
next
some
thing.
algebra in there.
Let's move on to the next thing, kill streaks.
Dude, no,
and
because
I
I'd never
think
be able to play Xbox again. I fucking suck at algebra.
I think Jesse wants to take away the kill streaks because he really hadn't talked about
Wait,
nothing.
do we already clear that spot? I mean, I lagged out at my crap computer. Come on.